representing the legendary Al Davis. And teams will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Baker now off the play fake. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer first.
Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the
Baker throwing again. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. He goes out a little short of the 40. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. And he's taken down at the 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Buccaneers.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Fox, that's Arian Smith. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Buccaneers. First down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. All placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. The 7-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Mayfield to throw again. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
5.
He's going to throw this one. It is caught left side. And they are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 26-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Irving
3.
on the inside give. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Drop off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. Raiders got it. And for the 2nd straight play, Ron, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Tight end going in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He was covered by Xavier Buccaneer.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
That's a pretty cool look right there. The kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Going again on 2nd. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's close-in speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's your ultimate.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in close to the 8. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. And we might see 3 points here on this opening play. The field goal unit is out.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half Well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hawk 70, Cowboy 80.
Switch, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Buffalo 18. Let go.
Dropping back to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
No throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transitions to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to try to throw for it. Throws caught. Touch. Down Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Little tax on extra points. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Buccaneers 13. Raiders 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the
Baker now from the
42-yard
gun.
line.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
To Bucky Irving. A gain of 11 on the play.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He's got a man left. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense is set. First and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
He'll work against the blitz. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Back to throw now. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut out left. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. On the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
4 yards.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Vegas. First down.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. There's another for it. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders tie it in the final minute of the half. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 14. Buccaneers 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They give to Irving to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle by Jeremy Chin. Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and long, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Real quick.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will extend their lead as time expires in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Little for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
37-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Tyke Smith on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. We're up on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
Lone back gets the handoff. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Air it out on 3rd.
And 6.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets it in close. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up second.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the Buck 7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 60. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Buccaneers 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. Their work really cut out for them now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Baker now off the play fake. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a first down.
Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Baker to throw. Catch made left side by Luka. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Baker now. That's complete to Johnston. Outright. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's still going at the 30. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
27 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Warriors 17, 1979 Broncos.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. It's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
4th and forever coming up. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, that'd be a run.
On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Raiders 35, Buccaneers 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. We've set it down from 37. Here's the backup. First throw. Complete to the right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. 35 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on 1st down. On a quick slant, hits Davis. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Raiders.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd
Here
and
we go.
goal.
Here we go. Packers 50. Packers 50.
Still sticking with the passing game. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Now a point after to bring it back within one score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Buccaneers 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 35 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
Option give here. Defense calling the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Brian Brzee on
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Out of the
2nd
gun. It's
and
Milton.
12. At the Buccaneers.
Hits his tight end on the corner out. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Milton now, rolling out to his left. He goes back to him yet again, complete. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Raiders 42, Buccaneers 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in a hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking to throw here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Motioning in from the slot right. Desperation time here on 4th. He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Buccaneers, 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And scoring hasn't been an issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneers
kick the running back in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
The 18-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Pass play now.
2nd and 6.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity lying.
Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's timeout's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. All right, following the incompletion, here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's going deep! Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Ready, go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready, go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's good.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Taking off with it again. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That's played good enough for a 1st.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 by.
Here's a throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
1st down.
60 by 6.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Headed out right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.